Romantic movies are the biggest scams sold to men, especially in this era. I'd rather have young men today watch movies of men overcoming adversity, overcoming obstacles, overcoming challenges, becoming better men, chasing their goals, building businesses, building careers, than have a young man watching a romantic movie. Lately, I have this growing resentment for romantic movies, especially with every consultation I have with guys coming to me seeking guidance, seeking clarity when it comes to dealing with women. Because the guy in a romantic movie always wins. His efforts never go down the drain. Consistency, always there for the woman, consistently buying gifts, taking her out on lunch, treating her right, respecting her. The guy wins. And then you come to real life, especially today, and the guy copies the script of a romantic movie. He's consistent, takes her out on dates, posts on social media, loves her loudly, only for him to get banned. The guy in a romantic movie and the guy being romantic in real life, especially in this era, never get the same outcome. That's why I believe that Steve Harvey's teachings when it comes to relationships are outdated. Women today love men who beat them. Women today love men who cheat on them. Women today love men who would be in a relationship with them and then go and impregnate another woman. That's why today we have the highest numbers of gender-based violence, because women choose those men. Men are shocked today that I have done everything I was told to do. Love a woman, treat her right, be there for her, buy her gifts, put her on a pedestal. But the same woman ended up with a guy who beats her, a guy who cheats on her, a guy who doesn't have time for her, a guy she has to chase. Hence, I'm saying I have this growing resentment for romantic movies. Myself watching romantic movies, I don't have a problem because I am blessed with an analytical ability. I'm very analytical to a lot of things. I analyze a lot of things. And then I always come with two conclusions for myself. I will do that and I will never do that. But most men, we are not blessed the same. They are blessed more in other areas. I'm blessed more in other areas. I'd rather have young men today watch movies of men overcoming adversity, overcoming obstacles, overcoming challenges, becoming better men, chasing their goals, building businesses, building careers, than have a young man watching a romantic movie. It will get him banned. It will destroy him because it's so painful. Like a graduate who's now unemployed for years, having been told that education is the key to success. And they labored their way through university, eating some weird combinations of food, sometimes going to the lecture on an empty stomach, sleeping in a library, only for them to graduate happily, and then there are no job opportunities. It's almost as painful as a man who did everything right for the woman, and then the woman doesn't want him. The woman wants the total opposite of him. Abusive men. Hence, lately, every time I see a romantic movie, I think a lot about young men, and I'm like, women today in public, they still preach the romantic movie script, and when you do exactly that, they get bored. Men are simple creatures. Men are straightforward, logical. Like, if you tell a man, I want a romantic guy, the man will be romantic to you. And then once he becomes romantic towards you, it becomes boring. The man gets shocked. Young men watch movies of men going through hard times and overcoming hard times. Build a character for yourself rather than watch a romantic movie. It's selling you a fantasy. Like, sometimes I get called by men going through a divorce. Men come to me and book a consultation, and then I don't blame them. How do you blame a man who did everything right? Men are not being told about the female psychology, how women respond to a man's advances. Women get turned off by most romantic guys. Women want to be treated like, those animals at the circus, whereby the animal will do tricks, and then they get a treaty, they get something to eat, and then they go on and again, and then the same, like, they do something, they get a reward, they do something, they get a reward. If you give them treaties for doing nothing, women get turned off. You find yourself in a relationship alone and like, I did everything. I buy her gifts, I spoil her rotten, but she resents me, she hates me, she's chasing that guy who doesn't have time for her. Men are lost in relationships because they follow the romantic movie script. Women today are more drawn to abusive men than to responsible and kind, loving men.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit.